Guy's Kitchen. I'm Funguy The Entertainer, and today we are going to cook chuck tender steaks, boneless chuck tender steaks. Of course, they're from the Piggly Wiggly, and of course, Biggie's here for our show. Got to make sure he's here for the show. We have 3 packages of these beautiful boneless chuck tender steaks from the pig. Piggly Wiggly, of course, for those of you who might be new to the show. It gives us 9 pieces of steak, which is perfect for 3 people. You each get 3. Here's how what you're going to need. You need your steaks. You need a half of a Vidalia sweet onion sliced long so that you got nice long pieces of it. 4 cups of water. 2 packages of beef ramen noodles. Your garlic. A little bit of better than beef bouillon. You don't need much, but you're going to have that ready. And salt and pepper. And bacon grease if you have it. If you don't have bacon grease, you can use olive oil. You could use any kind of oil, but bacon grease is perfect for what we're doing here. All right, what you start off with is you've got your frying pan with a lid. You're definitely going to put a lid on this. And you're going to put 1 tablespoon of bacon grease in this pan. And I mean a heaping tablespoon. You can see how thick that is. So we'll turn the burner on here. Sometimes you got to set it in the pan as it's heating up. What we're going to do is we're going to cook the onions in the bacon grease. We're going to, there we go. Not quite. I don't want to lay it down because if I lay it down then I can't pick it up because the handle will be kind of hot. So this should only take a moment here. I pre-cut the onions. We're going to try to make a lot of more stuff where everything's prepped in advance so that the show can go faster. Everybody's telling me they like the show, the quicker shows. Sometimes they have to go long. It's just the way it is, but this one here should work out pretty good, and I don't know why it's not heating up. It's definitely on because it's melting in there. Okay, so first you gotta let the bacon grease melt. Then we're going to put the garlic and the onion in here, and we're going to make what's called grilled onions and garlic. Alright, doesn't take long for the bacon grease to melt. As a matter of fact, I'll just do this, make it go a little faster. Alright, I don't know if you guys can tell from looking outside. Well, I'm sure you can't, but you can see all the snow out there. We broke a record last night, 28 below zero temperature, not wind chill. Wind chill was over 50 below zero. That blew the record right out of the wall. And today I think our high temperature hit -14 for the high temperature this afternoon. You saw the peanut brittle show. This kind of weather is perfect for this kind of stuff because the humidity is so low in the house. The only bad part is you pet the cats and you go snap, and they don't like being zapped. Okay, this is ready. So the first thing you do is put your garlic in there. This is to your own taste. I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons worth of garlic. As a matter of fact, let's use a tablespoon and see how it looks. Actually, 1 tablespoon is sufficient. 1 tablespoon of garlic. Toss in your onions. Remember, keep them long. Don't cut them up. You want them long. Obviously, you'll have a few shorter pieces in here from, towards the center. And have your spoon ready to stir. I am going to add another tablespoon because unfortunately my pan, even though it's not that old, is already bowing up in the middle, and it's going to burn if I don't add a little bit more. So I am going to go with another spoonful. So 2 tablespoons, which is what I thought I need, is correct. There we go. Works a lot better when it's warm. We'll get this out of the way. Now, we're not going to completely grill them because they'll get more grilling as we put the meat in. What we're going to do is once this gets a little bit softer, we're actually going to put the meat right on top of the garlic and onion and bacon grease in here and season the side that's up. And then we're going to put the lid on it and let it cook for 3 minutes. Then we're going to turn the meat, and we don't need any more seasoning. That's more than enough just to do the one side. Do another 3 minutes, and then we'll go from there. So this is how the process is going to go. Okay, if you look at, you probably can't see too well on the camera. It's one thing that I've noticed, unless I zoom in, and if I get a remote control, I can probably start zooming in and getting better pictures. But the garlic is starting to turn a brown color, which is good. That means the garlic is cooking. The onion, you don't want it to be completely grilled yet because you want some of that onion flavor to go into the meat. So we're just about right there already. So let's get the meat here. Literally right on top of everything. You notice I pre-cut the packages again. Hey, I've only been doing the show for a little over a year. I'm getting the hang of it, right? How perfect is this? All right, let me wash my fingers real quick. All right, salt and pepper. Get a nice coating on top. It doesn't have to be like drenched, but all right. Pepper. And set your timer for 3 minutes. Put your lid on it. We're going to let this cook for 3 minutes, then we're going to turn it. I should get a spatula out real quick. There we go, have that ready. Okay, to have your beef bouillon ready, you're going to want 1 teaspoon. That's it, just 1 teaspoon. Actually, this is a vegetable bouillon, which is also awesome. So I got 1 teaspoon of vegetable bouillon. Actually, you can mix this right in the water that you should have ready. 4 cups of water. I already put it in here warm so that it doesn't cool down the food too much when we put it in there. Plus, it let me clean the spoon real easy. Check that out. Now I can put everything else back. Okay, I just did another one of my guest celebrity judges the other night, and we picked up a whole bunch more subscribers. To let you know, we are doing a giveaway, dinner for 2, guest appearance on the show. We're going to do the giveaway on St. Patty's Day. You don't have to be here for St. Patty's Day, but before St. Patty's Day, you need to comment on one of the shows after you subscribe. Of course, you have to be subscribed. I want to win dinner. That will get you an entry into the show that we will draw for on St. Patty's Day. Then, if you have a friend, and you tell your friend, hey, subscribe to Fun Guy's channel, and then let them know that I made you subscribe, you will get an extra entry. And then, of course, if they put I am a Fun Guy's foodie or I want to win dinner, you don't have to say the Fun Guy's foodie this time. I was trying to get people used to that Fun Guy's foodie thing, but it's a lot of stuff. I want to win dinner is more than fine. All right? And, of course, you guys are my Fun Guy's foodies. Okay, we are down to 45 seconds, so let's get ready here to turn this. I'm going to leave the cutting board on here because it does take heat well. We're going to put the lid right on the cutting board. This is another one of those meals that takes like 20 minutes to cook, which is pretty nice. This will feed 3 or 4 people depending on how much food you eat. Most people should only have 2 of these little steaks. We eat 3 each, so this works fine for us. Obviously, if you have a family of 4, this is 2 pieces each and you're in good shape. Okay. Here we go on the timer. Perfect. All right, let's turn these over. Oops. Almost lost one of the onions there. It actually looks like I did lose a little one. if you have a pair of non-metal tongs, or nylon tip tongs, you could use tongs instead of a spatula, and it'd be a little bit less messy. All right, reset the timer for 3 minutes. Okay, what we're going to do after this is done is we are going to open up the ramen packages. When the timer goes off, we're going to pour the water in slowly so that you don't make a big mess, and then we're going to add the noodles. We're going to set the timer for 5 minutes, and then we're going to add the sauce, or the spice packages, and stir it up a little bit and cover it up, and then we're going to cook it for 10 minutes at a slow temperature, and that is going to be absolutely fantastic here. All right, Fun Guys Foodies, I'm back. I forgot to mention, when you first start cooking this, use a medium-high heat. Once we add everything to the batch and bring it up to a boil, we're going to drop it down to simmer. We're going to let it sit at simmer while it does the rest of the cooking. So the timer's about ready to go off here in just about 15 seconds here. I've already opened up the packages of ramen noodles and took out the spice packages. Those get added a little bit later. As soon as the timer goes off, I'm going to stop it, reset the timer for 5 minutes. Not start it right away, but have it set. Here we go. So we're going to stop it, and then go to 5 minutes. Okay. Now, we add the water. Okay, there we go. Oops. I forgot to stir the bouillon. That was silly. Okay. We're going to leave it up on high while this comes to a boil. We're going to add the noodles, break them up a little bit. They'll come apart fast once they get wet, but if you break them into fours or whatever, it goes a little faster. Okay, put the lid back on. Throw this away here. Okay, as soon as this comes to a boil, we're going to stir it up so that the noodles get saturated a little bit better. All right, Fun Guys Foodies, we're back. The timer just went off. The noodles are ready, as you can see. Look how easy that was. Now we're just going to add a seasoning package. There's 2 of them. We just pour them in here. Oops. Okay. That's all there is to it. Stir it up really good. Now you can let the meat stir too. You want everything to blend really well here. Okay, it's that simple. Now we're going to set the timer for 10 minutes. We are already on simmer. I did that right when the timer went off. So push the timer for 10 minutes. We're going to come back in 10 minutes on simmer. This is all going to soak in together and it'll be ready to serve. All right, we'll see you in just a few minutes. All right, Fun Guys Foodies, we are all done. Timer just went off. Take the lid off. You can see it's simmered. This is just absolutely perfect. So we're going to turn the heat off. We're going to let it sit for 3 or 4 more minutes so it absorbs a little bit more and serve it. I will take pictures of the food on the plate. This is a perfect kind of meal for this kind of weather because it will warm you up. It's a very warming, sustaining type meal. You could have put broccoli, or broccoli would have been really good in here. Unfortunately, I didn't have any broccoli. So I'm just going to cook a vegetable on the side, probably green beans or something. But yeah, broccoli would have been really good in here. So this is it. This is how simple this was. I hope you enjoyed my show. Thank you for coming to the Fun Guy's Kitchen. I'm Fun Guy the Entertainer, cooking for you.